I did just have a funny thought that if Deeks was doing like a sermon at the start line at Transcend for whatever reason, not that he'd have any place being there, he might say something like, the first 30 kilometres of the ultra marathon are supposed to be easy. It's the last 35 kilometres you have to be prepared to go to war.
I like how the footsteps continue. Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of the WA Running Podcast, recording on Monday, the 27th of July, 2026. In this week's episode, we cover the state cross-country short course champs down at Burswood, as well as the WA Coastal Running Festival up in Burns Beach. We don't have Chris today, but across my screen is someone who I would say hopefully is primed and ready to go for Perth half next week. Vicky Richardson, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you. Yes, primed-ish.
Primed-ish. I mean, I think you've got here in the run sheet, Garmin says you're peaking.
Yeah. Well, it did yesterday. Yes, I am still peaking.
Still peaking. Yes. Very good. Well, all right. Well, let's get straight into your training then. So you're peaking. How's your training been?
It's been fine. I feel like I've got nothing interesting to say about it because it's just the same as it was the week before, but I added a few kilometres. And my graph continues to go up in very nice incline. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I did 63 Ks last week. I did a tempo session on my usual tempo session on Tuesday, 2x4K it was quicker than tempo, to be honest. Then I did a hilly loop on Wednesday morning. Well, my kind of hilly, which was pretty good. Went up, where did I go up? Hale. Yes, I went up Hale.
Oh, yeah.
And then I went up Empire. And then did a few kind of hills around the suburbs. So that was quite good. Yellow on Thursday, which was my usual 10K progressive-ish. Yeah. And we've got lots of issues in there. And then yesterday got pulled along as per usual with BTRC. Yeah, there was actually quite a decent group of us, but we very quickly lost some of them because they went off flying ahead to Trig. So yeah, I think we'd all looked at different weather forecasts, and it was a pretty windy, wild and windy morning, as you will know and we'll come on to when we talk about the WA Coastal Running Festival. It's threatening rain, but I was convinced it wasn't going to rain. We ran into a headwind for 10Ks-ish, 11Ks.
Yep. And
then we turned around and ran into a headwind for the 11Ks home. Whatever it was. And then we just saw the weather ahead of us coming back down the coast. And it was just rolling in and it looked really, really grim. And so I think there was Scott, Colhagen, myself, Andy Carrington and Graham Warner. We were, I think we were all kind of like, let's see if we can beat the weather back, and did our best, but didn't quite make it. And probably in the last, I reckon, 500 metres or so, it had been pouring with rain for a while, but then it was an absolute downpour. And I was just starting to think, at least my shoes and socks aren't wet through. That's quite nice. I haven't got wet feet. And then just got absolutely drenched to the point where everything was wet through. And it was, we headed straight for the gazebo when we finished and just got blown away. So anyway, character building run.
Yes.
Which was, good. But I mean, Garmin tells me that I'm peaking. And I did do gym twice as well. So I was quite happy with that.
Very good. So Garmin's saying you're peaking. Garmin does have race predictions as well as, Strava. So what is Garmin telling you for next week for your solid run?
I don't know. Where is?
You have it on your watch. You can go through the app, but
Hang on a second.
yeah,
Right, well, let's make polite
good
conversation
content.
whilst I
Yeah.
look for these predictions. I don't know how to find this on the Garmin app.
I think you have to go. Okay, this is us swinging it. I feel like there's.
Oh, hang on, I found it.
Okay.
1:34:55.
Oh, it's even quicker than last week's prediction of
Well,
1:34:59. That's
that
my
was
prediction.
oh yeah, okay, that's your prediction. Strava's prediction
Yeah.
is slower. So Strava's prediction is, I think, 1:37:50 something still.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I don't like. 1:37:39.
No, we'll believe Garmin. 1:34:55. Did you say?
Yeah.
That's good.
I would say that's probably a bit more accurate than, well, the way I feel it's a bit more accurate. We'll see next week which one is accurate.
I mean, while you're on Garmin, what is it predicting for your other distances, and is it on the mark?
Good question. 5K 2017.
Okay, we're getting close to sub 20. That's not bad.
Yeah, so, I mean, basically, I've already done it because Garmin says so, nearly. 10K is 42:49 and the marathon is 3:29:59.
Okay, all right.
3:29:59. Wow.
I feel like that's not bad considering that you haven't really done too much mileage.
Yeah, it's interesting that Strava's telling me my marathon PB is faster. It's the only distance that's faster on Strava than on Garmin. So Strava's telling me 3:26:55 for the marathon.
Yeah, right.
Which is ridiculous because I'm not doing enough volume.
No.
To do anywhere near that. So yes. Anyway, we will see.
Well, I had a look at Sunday. The forecast. It's looking good weather-wise. It's 7 degrees, 19 max. That's all right. I think that may be windy, but maybe not as windy as yesterday. But other than that,
I feel like if it's as windy as yesterday, I'm going to have to find somebody to tuck in behind because it was pretty. I mean, it's harder on the coast often when it's like that, but it'll be pretty tough, I think, if it's that windy.
All right. So, well, I mean, if someone's running 1:34 to 1:35 this Sunday, just slide into our DMs.
And if you're tall, that's preferable.
Yeah. Maybe just message Tom.
I'm looking for somebody that's 6'2" or more or taller who's running between.
Tom
he's definitely not running 1:34 to 1:35. No, that's fine. I'm happy to do it on my own. And push on.
Looking forward to it. I mean, okay, so I've got a question for you. I was looking at your Strava in preparation for tonight's episode, and I saw a group photo that you posted for your yellow run. What appeared to be the guys flexing, but then going through the comments, it said poo bag. So I wasn't sure what the gesture or the group photo was. Did it have anything to do with poo bags or, someone flexing? Please explain.
Yeah, we weren't flexing. They are completely unrelated, those two things. So the photo is because I turned up with my Tarkine long sleeve top, which is actually a summer, sun protection top. And it has a very cool gap for your watch face to poke through, so you don't have to wear your watch, pull up your sleeve and get your wrist cold when you're in the winter, or in the summer you're nicely covered and protected. And then somebody mentioned that on Inside Running podcast they were talking about people wearing their watch over their long sleeve running top because they don't want to they want to be able to see their watch face. And everyone was very impressed that this Tarkine top had a little hole. which is a great design feature, very handy. And it also has thumb holes as well. So you've got your like thumb holes, and then you've got your watch hole. I don't know what it's called, what the technical term is for it, but anyway, let's call it a watch hole.
Watch hole. Nice watch hole.
So anyway, that's what the photo was. We were all showing, everyone was like, Vicky, get your watch out. And I was like, I don't need to get my watch out because it's already out. And so we took a photo of that, and everyone else didn't have one of those. Poo bags, the comment poo bags was obviously had nothing to do with that. It was, I said I'd run ahead of the group because I wanted to collect some poo bags on the way back, because I needed to walk the dog when I got home, and I needed some poo bags. So I was running from bin to bin to pick up poo bags, and I couldn't get any. And then as soon as Big Kev caught me, I found some poo bags, so stopped to pick them up. This is fascinating content. We've 11 minutes in.
Yeah, it is. Yes. I mean, because I was just thinking, like, based on the pose, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, it just looked like you guys are holding poo bags as you're clenching your fists. And then I can't help but notice that Nancy's guns are just out of this world.
Oh, Nancy's guns.
Nancy's, very impressive.
Yeah,
anyway,
that's the swimming for you.
Yeah.
And the weights. Yeah.
Very impressive. Okay. No, thank you. Thank you for answering my queries.
Yeah, no problem at all. That's, great content. Right, on to you then. How was your week?
Good. So this week, the week gone by was meant to be, I guess, my first training week back from my gardening injury. So attempting to do all 3 sessions, and they went pretty well. So Tuesday was a lighter VO2, so 5x2 minute reps. And after the late night that I had on Monday, trying to fix Tommy Tedge's audio, I was pretty knackered Tuesday arvo. So I was happy that it was a short session, but still got to do those reps okay and felt pretty good after. I've changed my training week just because of work. So Wednesdays I would normally have a midweek run, but I'll take Wednesdays off and run on Friday instead. Thursdays had 4x3 minute reps with 1 minute jog. So I looked at this run on the program and thought, oh, you know what? It's easy. 4x3 minutes is easy. It's such a short run. I know when we do taper week and tune up reps on the Thursdays, they're usually 3x3 1 minute jogs. So I just thought, oh, it's just an extra rep. It's a very, very light session. Thursday morning came around, and after the first rep, I went, nah, that's fucked. I'll stick with the 4. I was contemplating either doing the minute recoveries as a float or an extra 3 minute rep, but no, I kind of stuck to the plan. Felt a bit rusty on Thursday, and then Saturday morning, Linda was feeling a bit unwell Friday night, so decided to stay home in the morning instead of going to the Team Tina sesh. Went out, left the house at 9 to do my Saturday session. I just did that around locally. So that was 3x15 minutes. That felt okay, but my heart rate was just through the roof. So I wasn't sure if my heart rate monitor was dodgy, or maybe I was cooked. But yeah, some of my reps were in the 190s. So that kind of felt pretty hard. And then Sunday was never meant to be a race, but I had always wanted to do one of Sean's Coastal Running Festival races, and managed to get myself a ticket. And I know that I get carried away when I sign up for races, and although treat them as a training run, I end up going a bit too fast. So I will cover that in the race recap. But I ran a bit faster than I think in my head, I was thinking, anything between 4:10s and 4:15s will be okay. Will be a good day. it was a little bit faster than that. But yeah, no, feeling good. 95Ks for the week. Managed to do a couple of gym sessions in between as well. And yeah, I'm kind of on the up. So I was looking at my intervals.icu website where all my training gets plotted. And apparently I am hovering in the optimal zone. So yeah, it's looking good, I think. Pulled up okay today.
Two peaking podcast hosts at the same time. It's pretty amazing, isn't it?
I know.
Well, one optimal and one peaking. Same thing.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need Chris. I was having a look at Chris's week, and it looked like he did 85% of his vert on yesterday's run.
Chris is smashing both of us to pieces. Let's be honest, particularly me. Yes, just crazy running.
Yeah.
Can I just say, for people who don't know, I was talking about this the other day to someone about the run sheet, and they were very, very surprised that we had a run sheet. And in the run sheet, it says 2.5 hours worth of gymming. Was that 2 gym sessions?
No, what have I done this week? No, I feel like I've done something every day.
Wow.
So it's over the space of the week. I feel like I've done 3 or 4, maybe, from the top of my head. What I'm doing to try and squeeze it in is, so Linda and I take turns doing the bedtime routine over the course of the week. And when it's my turn to do the bedtime routine, I read a couple of books, and then once she falls asleep, I tell her, Daddy's just got to be in the corner of your room, just doing a couple of wall sits, doing some band work and all that sort of stuff. And it's gone to the point where she's just used to it. She's like, okay, Daddy, good night. And then meanwhile, I'm just using the bands and doing the monster walks up and down her bedroom. Or I'm grunting because I'm doing push-ups, or I'm doing wall sits and all that sort of stuff. So I'm just lurking in the corner of her bedroom, starting my session. And then once I'm out of the room, then I'll finish it off with, some kettlebell stuff or whatever. But when it's not my turn, then that's kind of my dedicated gym session as well. So I'm trying to do a little bit every day, and then focusing on Tuesdays, Thursdays.
Yes, very good. Very, very good use of time. And I guess you could read a bedtime story while doing a wall sit.
I haven't got to that stage yet of multitasking. But yeah, no, she's quite used to it. Like it's got to the point where, like, we'll read a couple of books and it's, time to go to sleep, and I don't even need to tell her anymore. She's like, okay, Dad, I'll see you against the wall in the corner of my room. And I'll be like, okay, good night. And then I just proceed to be in the corner of the room. So the family's used to it. Linda's kind of used to me doing all weird workouts while she watches TV.
Linda's happy, but you're not walking in front of the TV doing your monster walks anymore.
No. I'm just in the corner, so I'm doing my own thing. But yeah, no, the habits sort of clicking. I'm kind of hoping that it continues. And yeah, a full training week. I'm very happy. I feel like I'm back, and I recovered okay this morning. Clearly doing perhaps what I wasn't meant to be doing, which is a session on Saturday and a very fast run on Sunday. But put up.
So your Sunday run, how long? What was that meant to be? Was that just meant to be a long run?
Yeah, Tina, because obviously we're a bit conservative in terms of what the next 4 weeks was going to be. So she's kind of left it at long run. Yeah, see how you feel.
Okay.
And clearly, I felt like running a 16K hilly run at Burns Beach very quickly. But yeah, no, the next 4 weeks is just up to me to decide how long I want to run. Either that or she's
Yeah,
forgotten
okay.
to put the time in. I think mentally in my head, I knew I was going to run 90 minutes, and I will run 90 minutes over the next 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
Just because I'm training for a 10K, I don't feel like I need to run any more than 90 minutes.
No, that's good. Yeah.
And and I'm kind of hitting this sort of 80 to 90 Ks per week, which, yeah, from a load point of view, it feels okay. I'm not pulling up too sore. And then I'm seeing the guys who are training for marathons at the moment, and I'm just not jealous at all about their 2.5, 3 hour, 3 hour 15 kind of runs. That's not for me right now.
Yeah, I feel the same. We met a couple of the guys from BTRC yesterday, and they were all doing their marathon. It's like 3 hours they have, maybe 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
And I just, especially in that weather, when it would have been a headwind worse for them out and back because they went further. I was very happy to be turning around and done, and it was like an hour later before they got back, and they were like, "Soon nobody's hanging around for coffee." I was like, "I'm showered and I'm dry and I'm warm."
Yes, yeah.
No.
I mean, I know you did Sydney last year. Are you? And obviously, you've gone through a period of no niggles, no injuries. You're feeling pretty good. Is there a temptation to do a marathon anytime soon?
Not this year, no. No, I'm really happy with the lower volume. It's nice.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it a lot, and I don't want to. My graph, I'm really enjoying the graph that I'm creating, but I'm going to have to stop creating it soon because, well, this week will actually, because I'm not going to run as many Ks this week. I'm very happy with running 60 to 70 Ks a week is nice, really nice, really achievable, and is definitely helping me not get anything go wrong. So
yeah, sure. Yeah, I feel like for me, pre-Herdies, there was a strong temptation to do a marathon because I feel like I was doing the mileage as if I was training for a marathon without the stress or the fatigue. For some reason, running 120, 130, 130-ish K weeks for 4 or 5 weeks just felt effortless. And it never felt like that each time I've trained for a marathon. So I don't know if that was because I didn't put that pressure on myself, or whether I've just become accustomed to doing that mileage to the point where it doesn't feel like a physical stress on me. I don't know. But I think there is a temptation, but then I see the guys slug it out over the last couple of weeks, and I'm going, yeah, maybe next year.
When was your last build before that for a marathon?
So it would have been same time last year, heading to Melbourne. So I would have, I probably would have started this week, same time last year. Finished sulking over Gold Coast, and it would have started this week. So yeah, I think in my head I still am thinking Bunbury next year as the next marathon, because I do like the idea of training through the summer, and the early runs don't feel difficult. Like just getting up and do a 5 a.m., 5:30 run in summer just feels okay, whereas doing that right now just feels the worst idea. So
I agree. It is very hard in the winter, although this winter is definitely not as bad as last winter.
Yes.
For training so far, there
true.
were worse days last winter.
Yeah. No, excellent. All right. Well, all the best for Perth half. Looking forward to, well, actually we won't have a race recap because it'll be a Transcend episode next week, but I'm sure we'll have a recap at some form.
Yeah, we'll do the following week. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Okay, well.
So no pressure.
We'll have a lot to recap the following week. A lot.
Yeah.
No, that does take the pressure off. Because I haven't got to turn up on Monday and go, well, Garmin and Strava were both wrong. Yeah, after me going, that's ridiculous. I can run faster than that.
You've got, what do you have? Oh, yeah, you got 2 weeks. 2 weeks, it's fine.
I've got 2 races in that time as well.
Oh, that's true. Back-to-back recaps.
Yeah.
The Vici special.
God, it's like, is there any other guests that week? It's just be me talking about my races.
We don't have anything that week.
You better keep it free. We'll have hours of content.
Done. All right, let's get straight into results. We had the state cross-country short course champs down at Charles Patterson Park in Burswood. From memory, Saturday was a good day for a run. So, it would have been great for these guys to take part. I think it started at 10 a.m. and I think the open races continued through to 1 p.m. and then into the Arvo. So we'll read the women's open in the 4K. So taking out was Amy Buckingham in 14:38, Sienna Hanakiri coming second in 14:55, and Ava DeBritz in 15:05. Having a look at Amy's Strava, looks like she started at 3:40s and kicked it home to take the win, finishing in 3:31 pace. In the men's open race, we had Matt Ramsden taking out the win in 11:41, Josh Nearvort in 12:30, and Max Shervington coming third in 12:37. So Rams running podium there. I did see from Rambo's Instagram that he became a lawyer in this past week. So you do wonder. You do wonder what was the highlight in the last week. So whether or not winning the 4K short course champs, becoming a lawyer. And I did see in Instagram, and I don't know if you picked this up, Vicky, in one of those photos, Rambo is in a photo with Ash Yee's mum, who's a lawyer. So I wonder what.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I wonder what the highlight of Matt's week was.
I think C.
Yeah,
the photo with Ash's mum.
Yeah, Mama Yee. All right,
well
done. Congratulations, Rambo. All right, let's get moving into the WA Coastal Running Festival.
Yes, the race that Simon wasn't racing on Sunday. So yes, this was organised by a friend of the show, Sean, who is his third event, I think. He's got quite a.
What is he? So he's done Burns Beach.
This one's
last year, and this
twice.
was the second edition, and then he's done Lake Gulalao. So it must be the third.
Yep. So as we've said, it's a bit of a wild weather morning for this event. So there's a 4K, an 8K, and a 16K. In the 4K for the females, Ava Brennan was first in 15:58, followed by Isla Conkling in second in 17:18, and Simone Estebeth in 17:36 to round out the podium. For the men's 4K, Cooper McDonald was first in 15:32, followed by Colby Smith in 16:16, and Nicholas Broadbent was third in 16:56. In the 8K, we had Livia Lee in 35:31, followed by Sandra Sivois in 38:22, and Jackie Hill in 39:37. And then for the men's 8K, Darcy Ovens was first in 29:40, followed by Paul Henshaw in 32:37, and Aaron Cridge in 33:50. For the 16K females, we had Amy Crothers in 1:14:50, followed by Emma Brealey in 1:17:04, and Izzy Rolabreski in 1:19:37. I don't think that's how you pronounce Izzy's name. I apologise, but well done. And for the men's podium, Dylan Symes was first in 1 hour and 23 seconds, followed by Corey S. in 103.40. And somebody that I've never heard of before, Simon Pham, was third, rounding out the podium in 104.26, with actually the most. So it was a 2-lap course, the 16K, the most consistent laps of the podium. 4-minute Ks for the first lap, 4:02 for the second lap. So
I needed to claim something. Yeah. No, Dylan was very quick, and so was Corey. No, it was, really. Look, like I said at the top of the episode, I had wanted to do Sean's events since we had him last on a while back. And you can kind of feel that when you're there. Like, you could tell that Sean, and I remember when Sean was on, he was just so enthusiastic.
He was.
And you could feel that pre-race. So I was able to chat to him for a bit. And it was quite windy. So he was saying that a lot of the gazebos and the signs, they had to take it down because it was just flying off. So it wasn't, the greatest morning for him from a race organizing point of view. But other than that, it was great. Like, it hadn't rained at the time before the race started. It was just, windy, and it just felt cold. But other than that, it was fine. I did a warm-up. They had a race briefing at 7:30. And Sean managed to get a Maori trio to perform the haka before the race starts. So the theme of the running festival was like international culture theme. So he had a couple of Maori guys. They had like Bollywood dancers.
Oh, wow. How awesome.
And I had people just dressing up all over the place. So, it was really nice.
Because he was saying to us that the volunteers, he's like gets them all to dress up. So is that what it was? All the volunteers were dressed up?
Probably a little bit more subtle this time around. Like, there wasn't anyone in chicken costumes, or like, I think it felt more elaborate at Lake Gullalel, but a little bit more subtle. But you could tell the volunteers were into it, considering
that's great
how horrible it would have been for them to just stand around.
Yeah, and I feel like a chicken costume would have been very underwhelming, actually, in that weather. I mean, it would have been pretty drowned, pretty, he would have flopped quite a bit, like the fur.
Yes, yeah.
So,
the volunteers were awesome, though. I think the volunteers were perhaps the highlight of the event. So when he said that, the volunteers were the stars of the show, like that.
Nice.
No doubt about it. It was a lapped course. So my warm up, because I hadn't really run up Burns Beach in a very long time, so I did a warm up like K and a half out and K and a half back, and I didn't realize how undulating it was. Sean made reference to it when I spoke to him at the start, and I went, "Oh yeah, I'm sure it's just like the coast. I got a couple of climbs here and there, nothing to worry about." Oh yeah, they're pretty pinchy. So after my 3K warm up, I'm like, okay, this is going to be hard. Anyway, 16K started at 7:50, kind of took off. So in my head, I was going to go 4:10s, 4:15s. And then once the race started, Dylan and Corey took off really, really quickly. And for maybe the first couple of minutes, I just tried to go with them. And then after 2 minutes, I went, no, they're going too fast. I'm just going to take it a little bit easier. And then I was running with Dean Lane. I don't know if you run with Dean. I feel like he runs along the coast a lot.
No.
He runs with you guys, but I was running with Dean for a little bit.
I don't think I know Dean.
Oh, maybe I assumed. Never mind.
Apologies, Dean, if I meet you every week and don't actually realise it.
Maybe not. Think so. Maybe I lied. I was running with Dean for a bit, maybe for the first 4 or 5Ks, so at the first turnaround. And then I kind of just stuck with the 4-minute Ks. That felt pretty comfortable. And then towards the end of the first lap, it just started to piss down. So it would have hit Burns Beach, I'm going to say 8:30. It was kind of like rain in your face type thing. So,
Yeah.
so that was kind of brutal. I perhaps didn't really appreciate how heavy the rain was until I went out the second lap. And because of the undulation, you could just see the puddles just streaming down the hill. So, so it was very uncomfortable, very moist. But I was able to hold, as much of the pace as possible. So, 4-minute Ks, a little bit slower in the second lap, but I could feel the fatigue in my legs a little bit after the Saturday session. And I did see Corey on the second lap because he had slowed down slightly, and I could see him turn around maybe 3 or 4 times, and a part of me almost decided. Well, I was contemplating chasing him down, but my legs were pretty cooked by then. I was quite fatigued, and I just kind of maintained the 4-minute Ks or close to all the way to the finish, and smashed a hot dog, smashed a Fanta, did a 2K cool down, and that was it for me. But it was an awesome event despite the conditions. It looked like everyone had a really nice time. It was a nice community type of event. It was really nice to be part of.
It sounds great. It sounds like Sean did a very good job and does a very good job of creating a really good atmosphere for everyone. I think, I guess the fact is that if you create a good environment for your volunteers, they're going to come back and volunteer again, and it's very difficult to get volunteers for events. So it's what you want to do. Some observations, comments, observations. First of all, the Instagram photos, you would not think that the weather was that bad until you get to the finish line photo, because the weather actually looks glorious. It was like blue skies and well-positioned photographers from FaZe.
Rock was positioned very well. I think by the time I went past Rock, it was just like that break in weather, to be honest. But there was perhaps a good 10-15 minutes where it was just bucketing down. It was quite brutal. There was just a lot of sand on my legs, despite the fact that there wasn't too much sand near the footpaths where we were running. So, it was pretty windy. Would have been I was really impressed with Dylan, who was able to be somewhat consistent running by himself, and he looked like $1 million. So it looked like he was just going for a jog. But it was good event, good number of participants. I think Sean was saying that he had a wait list of 150, 170 people.
Wow.
But, he wanted to cap it so that, he was able to run a good event first.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how he grows, or if he wants to grow. I don't think the Lake Gullalau event is released or announced just yet, but because that's just outside my house pretty much, I'll definitely be signing up for that.
Yeah. I think you look great in these photos. You look very fit and strong.
Thank you.
Love the sunnies. I did have a question about what was happening in the final photo of you crossing the finish line. It looks like, I reckon that must be Sean, right? In the background. He's shouting and pointing at you, and you're turning around as if to say, "Oh, have I gone the wrong way?" And I can see that you look like you've passed the finish line at this point, or you've at least passed one timing.
So this was the end of the first lap. So the instruction was to go past the finish line, and I was expecting there to be the cone to then turn back around, but it was just a finishing line with no cone. So I think that was just me going, do I turn around now or do I keep going? Anyway, he shouted at me to turn around. So if I was to criticize anything, it'd be lack of cone for the turnaround. But other than that, very good event.
Yeah, okay. I feel like we need to put the visual references on this because we've talked about, we've sat here and talked about 2 photos that nobody can see but us.
Maybe in the episode release, I just do the classic. This is the social title description, and then photos 3 and 4 is just your yellow photo, and then the 4th one's this one where I'm meant to be turning. No context, make no reference to it, and hopefully listeners will get it.
Yes, I think that's what we should do.
Done.
So it's because it's like not very helpful to be talking about things that people can't. I have no idea what we're talking about. Yeah, awesome effort, great job, great run. I reckon that those hills are pretty hilly.
Yeah, they were pretty brutal. I was reflecting on it this morning. Obviously, my knee issue's gone, which is nice. I do wonder if strength work actually works. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
No, you heard it here first.
I know. What an inside scoop. So no, I'll continue that. I know originally part of the plan was to get a bit of vert, not too much vert, like not Chris vert, but some vert in my sessions as I prepare for Transcend, but also, upping the strength work just generally for a 10K.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I'll still take it easy in quotation marks. But yeah, no, the body feels good. I don't have the hesitation that I perhaps felt in the last week or 2 with my left knee. So so moving very well. You always think about, you take 2 weeks off and you feel unfit, but I don't feel that at all. So
no, I think you've bounced back very well. So you should be happy with that.
Very
good. Well, onwards and upwards.
Yes, thank you. All right, upcoming events, Vicky.
Yes, so we have coming up this weekend Perth Half Marathon on the 2nd of August. There's a half marathon, a 5K. I know the half marathon's sold out. Not sure whether the 5K is sold out. Do you know?
Let's just say it's sold out.
Sold out. I'm sure there's people trying to offload tickets somewhere through legitimate means. The 2nd of August, we've also got the Perth Trail Series Truth and Consequences at Serpentine National Park. So there's a green, blue and a black course there and a double black as well. The following Friday, the 7th of August, is Birdie's Backyard down at Lake Towering.
Yep.
That's not how I say that,
struggle.
Is it? Okay. Towering. And then Backroads Gravel is in the Chapman Valley in just east of Geraldton. That is on the 8th of August. There's a marathon, half marathon, 14K and a 5K there. Christmas Island Marathon, if you fancy a jaunt, is the 16th of August. There's a 2K family walk, 5K, half marathon, and a relay for the marathon as well. And the Marathon Club's Cyril Norman Lake Gwellup Fun Run is on the 16th of August as well. There's a 5K and a 10K there. We then have Transcend Trails on the 22nd of August, much anticipated. And there are various distances and relay and solo combinations and options available. Perth 32 is on the 23rd of August, where there's a 10K and a 32K. And the Soul Runners Trailblaze Fun Run is on Saturday the 29th of August in Wollongong Regional Park, in Bedfordale. 5K, a 10K and a 15K. And then rounding out August, we have City to Surf, which is the 30th, and there is a 4K and a 12K. There's lots of races coming up.
It is. Well, whether it's trails or road, it's kind of everything to tickle your fancy, really.
Yeah.
Reminded me to ask you a question because I feel like City to Surf is your A race, right?
Yes.
What is your what's the time that you're hoping to beat? Do you remember?
I just want to do sub 54 minutes.
Nice. When was the last time you ran that
20,
fast?
2024, not that long
not too
ago.
long ago.
No.
Nice.
I reckon of a shorter distance race, it is the best race I have run since 2020.
Wow. Okay.
That pace wise, just thinking about it. And I don't think I even realised it at the time, but that wasn't too bad a time. So I was like, when I was looking at going faster than my PB on that course, it feels quite fast.
What pace is it? Do you know what pace it is?
No.
Let's find out. While you're finding it out, the 5K for the Perth half is still available. So
Okay.
if you're down for a 5K this coming Sunday, perfect conditions. There are some spots available still.
Yeah, cool. That's good. And it's going to be a good weather day, we think. So
Probably could change.
could
tomorrow.
change. Oh, it's actually only 4:30. It's not that fast.
Oh, easy then.
Yeah, yeah.
Easy, we say. 1K in as you're climbing up Malcolm Street.
I know, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The good thing about a 12K though is that I don't know, maybe it's because I know the course well. I know those
Yeah.
roads well. It does feel like it's over really fast.
Does.
And you've only got so yes, Malcolm is tough, but then you're very fresh.
Yes.
Then you've got like pretty cruisy through Subi, and
Yep.
then you've got Underwood, which is the worst part of the course, in my opinion.
I feel like Underwood is short. You just have to suffer for what feels like a very short period of time. And then once you
Yeah.
get over that, it feels fine as you head into Perry Lakes,
And
right?
then you've got downhill into Perry Lakes, which is really quite a long way down into Perry Lakes. And then you've got Oceanic, which isn't that bad. Like it's not that hilly. It's like I think maybe Oceanic because I know that road really well.
Really
so
well. Yeah.
it doesn't feel bad to me. But
Yeah, I feel like people maybe it's because people are fatigued because it's the 9th K or 10th K, somewhere around there where people are starting to struggle.
Yeah.
Oceanic doesn't feel as bad as what people make out to me. If
No, I
anything, I
agree.
feel like Malcolm Street's the hardest because it just feels long. Feels like you're climbing for a while. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Look at us trying to sell City to Surf.
And I don't know why. I had to pay for my entry to get into it. Full price.
Yeah. No, we're not Macca.
They are not paying. They're not paying in any way for this advertising.
No.
It is. I still though. I do like it. It's a great event, and it's for a good cause. So yeah. I'm happy to support it. And it's a very convenient finish line for me as well. So
yeah, being right there, jog home.
Yeah.
I feel like you can jog home, right?
No.
Okay.
I can. I can jog home. But
All
I
right,
won't. I will go for breakfast in a very nice seaside location. So
very good. Very good.
Yeah.
All right, Vicky's verbalization.
Oh, me again.
Yeah, no.
What are we verbalizing? Oh, we have our community run coming up this week on Wednesday with the running centre, Brooks, and we will be doing a wear test. You can tell them the shoes because I do not know, and it's not written on the run sheet because I didn't update it.
It is the Ghost amp, which is, I was looking that up last week. I think it's sort of I would say maybe they're like their Nova Blast. It's like a daily trainer, but sort of a better version of a daily trainer. I'm perhaps making that up. Ghost amp, it's new, I think.
Yep.
And then they've got the Hyperion Elite, which is kind of their super shoe. And then their Glycerin 23, which is their latest update to the Glycerin series. So a couple of different types of shoes to try on there. I think I'm going to try – it's hard to try super shoes on a community run because it feels like you're not really testing it out. And because we're running through Kings Park, it just doesn't feel like a good opportunity to test out super shoes. So I'll probably do Ghost Amp. Feels like the exciting of the three is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, good idea. I won't be trying out the super shoes either because I'm not trying out new super shoes 3-4 days out from a race.
What are you wearing for Perth half?
My brand new Adidas Pro 4s, which I haven't even, literally haven't taken out of the box yet.
What do you, actually, that's my question for you leading up to Perth half. So what's your lead in like? Because you usually do your tempos on a Tuesday. So do you usually do your 3x3 minutes on a Tuesday then, or you still do it on a Thursday, Friday?
No, I haven't got the same. I only do one session a week.
Oh, okay.
So I am doing 2x5 tomorrow and trying out my new shoes, and then I'll do the running centre Brooks run on Wednesday, and then I've got 10k with 4x1 minute pickups on Thursday.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
And then I do a 5k easier on Saturday, and that's me. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So,
adios pros. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If they suit me, I did run the treadmill and the running centre, and I'm used to the Pro 3, so I'm sure they'll be fine.
They'll be the same. Yeah.
Just on the run on Wednesday, the community run, make sure you get there earlier than I said last week. So it's 5 p.m. start to make sure you get the shoes that you want for the wear test. I always make this mistake and I get there too late and there isn't my shoes left. So if you want to get there, make sure you get the shoes that you're keen to try. 5 p.m. kickoff.
Yes.
Yeah, and that is Vicky's verbalizations. We will move on to weapons of warp.
Yes. So on my list, I've got back-to-back weapons. Vicky's favourite trumpeter, Jack Sirett. He logged a Strava activity playing a 35-minute gig with Rat Salad in support of Body Jar down in Margs on Saturday. It looked like his heart rate got into zone 2, so he's very enthusiastic. And I think I've seen him perform, very enthusiastic when he performs on the Trump. He did play 2 sets in one day, so does that make it an easy double? Don't know. What do you reckon?
Definitely. Absolutely. I feel like the amount of breath work required to blow a trumpet, play a trumpet, it's quite hard on the lungs. But also, can I just go back a step? First of all, he's my favourite trumpeter. I don't even follow him on Strava, so I didn't see this. Second, Rat Salad, you say it as if you know, everyone's meant to know what that is, in support of Body Jar down in Margs.
Yeah. Don't you know Rat Salad? Rat Salad is one of the best up-and-coming bands. I think they're from Geraldton. Fun fact.
Okay, now I know.
I'm pretty sure I've referenced Rat Salad as one of the songs that I put on my Strava post. It's an acquired taste. It's an acquired taste. Maybe after this record, just listen to Rat Salad.
We should put Rat Salad. We should put a clip of Rat Salad on the outro. Actually, no, we've probably got more clips of Chris on his run to put on the outro, haven't we?
When I listened to Rat Salad for the first time, one of their popular songs is called Nutsack. So just to give you a bit of a sense of the type of music that they play.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We got a lot of advertising for you, Jack.
Right. Well, I mean, as he's my favourite trumpeter, I'm happy to give him all of the advertising.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give Rat Salad a listen. I've got him ready to go on my Strava, on my Spotify.
Let us know what you think. All right, second weapon. So we had a fair number of Perth guys heading down south for a bit of Transcend training. So we've seen some serious miles and vert by the crew. But we did see a fastest known time logged in the Stirling Range Ridge in the mixed gender team category. So the Stirling Range Ridge Walk is 43 Ks, 2,500 metres of vert. And Christie, Laurie, Ben Leeson, Joel Gray and Bryce Turvey did that collectively in 6 hours and 25 minutes. Brutal. And I feel like this wasn't their only run. They went on multiple runs over the course of Saturday from the looks of things. So it's mental.
Nuts.
That's more vert than me in a month.
Yes, I'm just topping 600 metres per week at the moment. I'm proud of myself about that as well. I think that would be really fun to do, that group,
Yeah.
because they are all very fit people who are very used to running these sorts of trails. I imagine that would have been a great day out for them.
Yeah. Not for me, but for them.
No, for them. Yes.
Yep. And then finally, I mentioned this earlier, but the volunteers at the WA Coastal Running Festival, I think it just made me realise how important volunteers are for the vibe of running events generally. So perhaps, if anything, this is perhaps a little shout out to just all volunteers who volunteer in any running related event, whether it's park run or local races or the big ones. I think I was talking to some of the Marathon Club guys because they're still chasing some paces for PRF in the marathon. So if you're interested in a pacing gig, hit up Simone at the Marathon Club. Hopefully they've got some spots still available to volunteer.
And it is super fun volunteering as well. Either being a pacer, which Chris and I did down in Bunbury not so long ago, and like you say, parkrun is a great place to volunteer. But if you don't going to volunteer, then make sure you appreciate the volunteers that do, because they are
definitely. All right, well, I think that's us this week. Thank you, Vicky. All the best for this Sunday.
Thank you.
I believe in you. 1:34:35.
Yeah, we'll
Easy.
see.
Yeah. All the best. Hopefully the Adios Pros work out for you, or if not, there's always Wednesday. Buy a new super shoe, try it out Sunday morning.
Buy myself some Brooks.
Done. Right. Thank you for joining us, everyone. You can reach out to us at WA Running Pod on Instagram. Our email address is warunningpodcast@gmail.com, and our Strava group is Warp. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next week. See ya. Bye.
See you guys.
I think I just saw a guy taking a shit literally on the bib track. So I'm probably about to go run past him again. But, yeah, weird. All right, well, yep, we're done. Touch on 3 hours, 2:58 something. Made it back before the boys. Yeah, I'm cooked. Thanks to everyone that came out today. That's sick. I know not everyone went the whole way, and that's okay. I mean, it's a great trail. I'm sure relatively technical for people who hadn't run it before. So yeah, really appreciate everyone that came out today. And looking forward to seeing who turns up on the 16th at Ellisbrook Valley. Looking forward to it.
1,000 meters of elevation.